All right, let's get started. Hey there, Anna Malimon here. And, just to recap a little bit quickly from last week, what we discussed was branding and the importance of branding. So if you haven't watched that video, be sure to watch the replay. If you actually, there's so much good stuff in so many of the trainings that we do here, and I'm really excited about them. But also, we dove a little deeper into branding and why you should build your brand, how to build your brand, and a few fundamentals of brand building. So it was a really good detailed video. So if you missed it, you should watch it. Okay, so in this video, I want to discuss strategy. I want to talk about strategy. And the thing is, it doesn't matter what you're doing in business, whether you're, trying to build a website, or you're just trying to run Facebook ads, or you're trying to build a YouTube channel, or you're approaching people like warm, cold traffic, whatever traffic on Facebook organically, or whatever strategy you decide to use for a particular thing that you're doing in your business, a particular task. You have to have a strategy for each of those tasks. And the thing is, you cannot successfully run a business without a strategy in place to run your business. So there's different aspects of, how are you going to follow up with clients or customers once they are, interested in your product, or someone who is already a member of one of your teams, or buys one of your products. How are you going to follow up with them? So you have to have a follow-up strategy for certain segments of your prospects. So the interested one, and then the one who's already purchased the product. So there's two segments. So you have to have a follow-up plan for that. And then when it comes to running ads, if you're going to be doing organic marketing, where are you going to do the marketing? How often are you going to do the marketing? And if it's, let's say, organic marketing, what is the strategy for that? What platform are you going to use? If it's going to be Facebook, are you going to be posting content every day and then attempting to reach people through that content? And you'll ask them to reach out on Messenger, or how are you going to get them to reach out to you? Or are you going to be reaching out to everyone who likes your post and comments on your post? What are you going to be doing in Messenger? Like, what kind of questions are you going to be asking? How are you going to start to build that relationship? Do you see where I'm going with this? And then same thing with, if you decide to do Instagram, are you going to be posting every day? What days are you going to post? Are you going to start doing a little bit of a split test at first, and see when your ideal customer is interested in hearing from you, or when are they online? Is it before work? Is it after work? Is it during work because they work from home like you? What's their schedule like? And so those are so many details, but those are the things that you need to know about your ideal client. Where do they hang out, and where do you want to attract them, and when do you want to attract them, at what time, what days, and all those details. And then if you want to do YouTube, and are you going to post a video a day? Are you going to do a video a week? Are you going to do several videos a week? What's the strategy? So there has to be consistency. There has to be a strategy in everything that you do. You have to have a plan to achieve your goal. So what's one thing that we're building our brand, and we know what we stand for. We know our worth. We know all that good stuff. But for you to put everything into action, for you to achieve your goal, you have to have a plan. You have to have directions, a way to get there. So, yes, I know that sometimes we have no idea how. And sometimes that's totally okay, totally normal not to know the how. But if we don't do anything, if we don't take any action, if we don't make any plans, then we're definitely not going to reach any goals. We're not going to, get anywhere. So it's important to have a strategy. The thing is, you guys, when we're working on a specific plan, And if there is something that's not working that you're doing, let's say you've done it for a week or 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, it really depends what you're doing. Because like let's say for like if you're running Facebook ads, for example, and you're trying a specific strategy, you put an ad, you wrote up ad copy. If it runs for 2, 3 days, okay, and you get zero responses, that should tell you you don't need to run it for another 3 weeks to see if you're going to have results. You know what I mean? 2, 3 days and zero results is enough to tell you that, okay, there's something that's not working. You need to either work on ad copy, or, some different picture or whatever you're using. So that may need to be changed. And so I believe that 2, 3, up to 5 days is enough time. So give it at least, I would say maybe 5 days for your Facebook ad. If you're not having, if you're having the same results, like meaning zero, if you're not having any changes, then something is not working. It needs to be changed. It doesn't require you to run, for who knows how many more weeks for you to know that it's not working and spending all this money. But when it comes to organic marketing, and let's say you reach out to people, and if you do, like if you're talking to about 10 people a day, and you're starting to see a pattern of responses from certain people, or you're starting to see a pattern of rejections from certain people, depending on what you ask or what you say or how you talk to them. So try to be consistent so that way you can see what's working and what's not working. So it's totally fine for things not to work along the way, because not everything that we come up with, our strategies, is going to be the perfect plan. It might not be the perfect plan. It might not be the right thing to do, but sometimes we don't always know until we try it. And if you're not going to try, you won't know for sure. What if it really works? And it's like that magic formula that's going to, double your business overnight. What if it's going to increase your sales? You don't know until you try it. If it's a strategy that you feel, that's in your heart, that you want to try, it sounds good to you, try it. Try it. It's not going to hurt you. In most cases, it's going to help you, and you're going to say, hey, this was an awesome decision that I actually did that. Or you could say, boy, oh boy, don't do this. And guess what? That's exactly what you can teach your team after applying certain strategies and seeing what's working. That's how people are becoming leaders. They try different things, they do different things, do what nobody else wants to do things in a certain way. Remember Waddles D Waddles? That's what he teaches in that, what was it, the Science of Getting Rich, that book. It's not just doing things in certain, it's not doing certain things, or how did he word it? It's not doing things in a certain way, it's doing certain things. And no, it's not doing certain things in a certain way. Look, I'm confusing myself because I just know that it's doing things in a certain way. So it's not whatever way, it's not just doing things, but it's doing things in a certain way. And so that certain way is not the way that everybody else is doing it. It's just like when you're branding yourself, you want to stand out. You don't want to be blending in with everybody else and fitting in. And yes, I'm just like, everybody else. Then nobody will ever actually know you exist. Nobody will ever know what you do if you blend in and fit in and you don't stand out in marketing. So branding is important because you cannot blend in and be like everybody else. You have to do something different. You have to do something better. Your quality has to be magnificent. And you have to stand up for what you believe in, and people resonate with you, with your story, and they want to be in your group, in your company, in your whatever, with you. They want to buy the products that you're selling, they want to be in the services that you're providing. They want to be with you, they're attracted to you. And when it comes to a strategy, your strategy cannot be everybody else's strategy, because what everybody else is doing is obviously not always working. Because when there's leaders that have done certain surveys, and people are not making any money. People are barely making any money. So a bunch of like stories on Instagram you see, a lot of them are not so real, or people are not really living their ideal lifestyle that they present it to be. Or I don't like this saying, and if you've been with me long enough, you already know this, that fake it till you make it. I don't agree with it. I don't live by that. You don't fake it. I don't like to see anybody faking their lifestyle, faking their results or whatever. I think you have to faith it till you make it, or do what you can, do what you know, and you will indefinitely succeed. And so, when it comes to strategy, do things in a certain way, and that certain way is unique to you. So just don't worry about doing it perfectly. Do it with 100% effort, do it to the best of your abilities, and do it with all your heart, and just try stuff. It's definitely going to help you in business. I'm telling you, a lot of people are afraid to take risks. They're afraid to try different strategies because they're afraid to either spend their time or money, or just to try something new. But sometimes it's totally worth it. So try different things. That's my recommendation to you. Um, I was going to share my screen with you. Give me just a moment. And I actually wanted to show you, um, a strategy that I am using. And if you're not doing this with me just yet, you should definitely consider it. Um, okay, so let me take a look. I'm going to do a few different things that I want to show you. If you're not a part of 4% with me, let me know so I know that. I will give you a link to check out a an extremely amazing uh, training, and I'm gonna show it to you really quick. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you. Sorry, it's taking a little bit. Here we go. All right. Okay, so this is my 4% here, my account. And so what you get access to when you when you get yourself a free account, it's completely free, is 7 steps to freedom. And in these 7 steps, you'll find amazing training which is going to help you. There's the foundation. So this is so important. You can't, like, just watch every single video that's in here. So if you haven't watched this, let me know. But it's amazing. Okay, it's an amazing training. I absolutely love it. Anyways, so this is something I want you to go through. This is going to help you have a clear strategy, a clear plan of wherever you're headed. Whatever your freedom plan is, you still need to have a strategy. So this will help you get clarity and get you there. Also, if you go to eLifeBOSS.com, I have right now at this moment, if not, I'll have a registration link on my page. But right now it takes you straight to this webinar, which is making big money with affiliate marketing. And if you have never done affiliate marketing, or if you are doing this now and you need a little bit help, you want to see behind the scenes, you want to see the screen, you want to be able to you know do, do step by step. This is where you get the strategy broken down to you. So it's like all the details, everything you need to see and know. So be sure to just register yourself for the webinar. Check it out. You're going to learn so much. And I definitely recommend it. I've been through this obviously myself. And I would definitely recommend you going through it too. So that's going to help you and give you this strategy for like full 30 days. You're going to be busy every single day, but busy, productive, busy, effectively busy where you're going to see results busy. And so this is going to help you in so many ways in life, because it's going to give you that skill for you to build your own business, but it's going to give you everything you need to know to be successful, including mindset, including talking about the different tools and the different way to utilize it to the best of your abilities. And the best part is you're practically getting like an over the shoulder look of creating that business. So you're not going to miss out on anything. It's incredible. I highly recommend you go through it, because that's what I'm doing myself. And I'm taking you along with me. That's what I want to do. And so I'm going to end in that. I hope that you have the perfect strategy now with the help of Affiliate Marketing Masterclass. And I hope that you are going through the trainings and you're going through the success challenge, because it could be really life changing if you apply what you learn. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you next week. So stay awesome, be productive, and reach out if you ever need any help. Stay awesome.